What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I'm bringing you guys another episode of the Crew Beta. Now, in this episode, what we are going to be doing is we're going to be getting this one event out of the way, the duel, and then after that, we are going to go on a road trip. I don't know where the road trip is going to take us, but hopefully, it'll end up being pretty dang fun, because we're going to head to the mountains and see if we can find some snow-capped peaks. Hopefully we will. And I should shut up.
The locations on your map.
And now I can talk again. But anyway, we're going to be heading to the mountains, and wow, okay. That Mustang actually looks pretty cool.
And I need to send a guy to St. Louis. So this is how it's going to be. Winner gets a promotion. Loser takes it as a life lesson, and this argument is over.
And I forgot to redo the customization, but after this race, I'll redo that customization and then be back with you guys.
Winner here takes another step towards the ink.
Come on, 370, come on. There you go. What? That's it? Oh, wow, you're kidding me. That was legit. No St. Louis road trip for us just yet. Whoa! And another issue, error thing. Alright, let's just set a waypoint for the mountains as quickly as possible, and then just set off in the hopes that that will make everything good to go. Hopefully there won't be any messing around with glitches at that point. So, from here on out, let's go ahead and just set a waypoint for here. Who cares? Just set a waypoint for right there. And then as soon as we load in, we can go. If it'll load. That's a big if it'll load. At least considering what we've had to deal with previously. Oh, come on, come on, come on! Wow, it's never taken that long to load. Jeez. Alright, now.
How'd it go?
And then we listen to the same phone call again. Jeez.
Looks like you've got a road trip ahead of you. Set a waypoint for St. Louis. I'll keep tracking you from here. Oh, and be careful around Troy. He's got a bad rap sheet.
Great. I'll be in touch.
Okay. Now, if we can get out to the mountains, we're gonna be able to do some epic mountain driving, but from here to that point, I'm gonna actually just, oh boy, I missed my turn. There we go. Thanks. I kind of already knew how to change camera, but man, I really wanted to get that new interior view. And actually, at this point, I want to see, let me pull over real quick because I want to see if I can actually have a manual gearbox. Let's see. I don't know where I would find that. Let's see. Notifications, audio, controls, gearbox. Here we go. Manual. Now, let's see. I just don't know what the shift controls are. So now that I've set that to manual and save, now let's see if we can figure out what the controls are for shifting. Oh, it's the right stick. Okay. The last game I remember doing that in was, oh geez, Need for Speed Pro Street, I think. Getting some weird lag all of a sudden. Whoa, okay. Weird frame drop lag. Should end up being a lot more interesting once we're actually out of the... Dang it! Oh boy. Hi, I'm out of here. But yeah, as soon as we get out of the more developed area and into the countryside, it should be a little bit more interesting anyway. At least the drive should be a little bit more interesting. Oh, jump skill. Yeah, we're going to miss that. I'm going back into gold medal. Gold medal. I saw the gold medal there, and I was like, I'm going back. I meant to say I'm going back into third person, but yeah, I don't know what was up with that. I'm forgetting to shift as well. Continue. Don't really care about that. I'm starting to get a little bit more accustomed to the physics in this game, and it reminds me so much of Test Drive Unlimited. It really does. The feeling of the cars, and oh god! Anyway, the feeling of the cars, the feeling, just kind of the weight, the feeling of weight that they have, the way that they drive, the way that they sound, just the way that the environment feels very, very, very Test Drive Unlimited. And I know that might be kind of almost like a cheap thing to say because this is kind of a similar game and a similar concept to Test Drive Unlimited, but it still kind of feels like it maintains that feeling, and it kind of continues that legacy. Even though it's obviously not a test drive game, it definitely feels like it's continuing where TDU2 kind of left off. Drive fast and stay on the road, we can do that. Oh, wow. Whoa. I was really surprised that we were able to thread it right in between that cop and the traffic car. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, God, really? Dang, only a bronze. Come on, then. Apparently you can't upshift while you're in another menu, which is why I was redlining the whole time there. Oh god, come on! I like how the traffic is actual cars, though. Yeah, I've gone the wrong way. Says you can whip an e-brake turn whenever you want to, though. And I like how the traffic cars are actual vehicles. They're licensed vehicles, most of them anyway. Some of them aren't, but some of them are, and some of them... I don't know if they're actually licensed or not. Let me stop and look. Yeah, that's an actual Focus. And that... Geez, I don't know what that was. Looked like kind of like a Crown Vic. That's another Focus. That's another Crown Vic. So I think they're licensed. It feels like they are, anyway, to me. Oh, jeez. Now, the nitrous in the Crew is kind of different. It's kind of weird. Because, oh man, this junction right here. So Test Drive Unlimited. Oh my god, I'm having so many memories right now. But anyway, the nitrous system is kind of different in the way that it doesn't give you just like... It's not like an on-off switch. It kind of builds. I'll show you what I mean. As you can see, I mean, it gives you a kick when you actually turn it on. But aside from that, you actually have quite a bit of time where it's just building speed. Because in Need for Speed, or pretty much any other game, the nitrous is really like an on-off switch where you turn it on and it's immediate top speed, and then you turn it off and it's just kind of back to nothing again. But in this game, it gives you an initial kick, and then you just go and you're building speed as you go. So I kind of like it. It's more realistic in that aspect, even though this game isn't trying to be realistic. And I remember some of you guys in the comments of my first video on the Crew were like, oh, it's not realistic, it's horrible, but it's not meant to be realistic. You know, it's not meant to be a kind of an open world simulator like Horizon 2 is going to be. Horizon 2 is going to cover more the simulation aspect of the deal, and the Crew is going to cover more of the arcade aspect of the deal. And I feel like that's nice because it strikes a nice balance. Like, the two aren't trying to compete with each other. They're trying to appeal to two different audiences, or two different audiences that just so happen to be the same audience at the same time. It's kind of a weird thing because you've got your simulation players that want Horizon 2, and you got your arcade players that want The Crew, but then you've got people like me that want to have 2 games to switch between. And I feel like The Crew and Forza Horizon 2 would really, really fill that nicely. If I can get back on the road, that'd be just brilliant. Just brilliant. So we did a little bit of highway driving, but oh geez, weird skipping. But aside from the highway driving, I'd like it if we could actually get out of the more developed areas. And I believe, yeah, okay, if we look at the map, we're in Chicago now, which means once we get out of Chicago, we should be getting into more of a countryside, and we should be able to hit the mountains at some point soon. Back into interior view for now, actually. Come on, there you go. Getting a little drifty, not bad. Almost got taken out by a Ford Explorer. Out of the way, jeez. I love how when you're in the car, you get the little gear change sound. Listen. Oh god, oh god. In fact, let me actually go ahead and do something real quick. Key mapping, video settings, game settings, notifications, audio. Let's pump the overall volume up another notch, and I really don't want to make it too loud. I'm really scared of making it too loud, because that's what I've done in a bunch of other games previously. So I really don't want to do that. But hopefully you guys can hear the shifting more now. Come on, come on, come on. Just charging right down the middle. Brake, 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 downshift, downshift, downshift. Oh, boy. Wow. This is really good brakes. I don't know if that's the game, just how the brakes feel in general, or if that's the car, but either way, those brakes were crazy. So we can get a little bit to the inside and then power out. Not quite into the countryside yet, but I can definitely... Oh, boy. Definitely tell we're getting closer.
Roger that.
On your outside. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Since we're just in the Midwest now. And then once we get into the mountainous area, that's when it's going to get interesting. We just... Whoa, boy. And actually, according to EK Drifter 458, this game has a really nice soundtrack. I haven't really listened to it much because I turned it off in, the first few minutes of the first episode. Obviously because of copyright. But I should actually take... I feel like I should actually take the time sometime just to listen to the soundtrack and see what it's like, because like he said, it's supposed to have a really nice soundtrack, and that's what I've been hearing from some other people too. So, yeesh, I hate these challenges. At least the target smash challenges. Oh my god, I despise them. They are not my favorite challenges by far. I love the speed challenges, but I hate the smash challenges. They're just really frustrating. Come on. There we go. Not bad. Sorry about your table. Oh, boy. Missed that one, too. Can we get one more? Boom! That was probably really bad. We didn't even get a medal for that. We didn't even place. That's how bad that was. What's this skill mean? I'm still learning what the, all the different icons mean. Slalom skill. Oh, jeez. I'm thinking I could probably do decently well on this one as long as I... Wow, really? As long as I maintain my speed decently well. Come on, I'm trying to clip the inside, but it's like, nope, sorry. Whoa, ambulance? Really? Didn't think they'd be in this game. They really went to some awesome lengths to make this in-game world feel alive. They really did. The scenery just changed dramatically. The, like, the trees and stuff, you could definitely tell it changed dramatically, so should be getting closer to the mountains now. The trees are starting to get taller, starting to turn into a little bit more of a woodland environment, which looks awesome, by the way. Reminds me of old Need for Speed games. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, the original, what else? Need for Speed Most Wanted, not Most Wanted, sorry, High Stakes. Need for Speed High Stakes. If there's one Need for Speed game that deserves a remake, it's High Stakes. I mean, and I remember at one point, that's what everybody thought was going to get remade, and oh my god, that would have been amazing. I mean, if the next Need for Speed, I know everybody wants the next Need for Speed to be Underground 3, I would love that too, but if it was a remake of High Stakes, oh my god, I would forget about Underground 3 forever. I would absolutely just forget about Underground 3 forever, because I would much rather have a remake of High Stakes than like a sequel to Underground 2. I know that's probably a different opinion than a lot of people have, but just personally, to me, that's just honestly what I would want in the Need for Speed series going forward. I just noticed, is the car healing itself as we go? That's what it feels like it's doing. It's kind of weird. It's very cool, though, how you can just get on the road in this game and just watch the scenery change around you. You don't really notice, like, a dramatic change. You don't really notice, like, it's not like, boom, you're in the city, and then boom, you're in the country. It's not like, it's not night and day. It's not a night and day difference. But what it does do, it does really well. And I'm actually really glad that it's not a night and day difference, because if it was, then that would look just kind of bland. But they really do a nice job of making it feel very, very organic. And there we can see some mountains off in the distance. Oh, yes. Reach the mountain states for the first time. Hell yes. Oh, getting a little snowy now. All right. Gold medal as well. Sweet. Box Part 1. Need to be level 10 for that, though. Let me get out of the screen so I can change down. Send part to HQ. And continue, and then I can change down third gear, and we can have some fun. Ooh, the handling changed a little bit, getting a little bit drifty on snow. Not bad. I'm liking that. It's sending me off in the woods. You know, we might forget about the waypoint and just kind of blaze our own path from here on. Yes, wrong way, I know. Go away. Thank you. I was worried it wasn't going to go away. This is nice and slick, though. Perfect for drifting. Don't really have a good idea of how to maintain a drift in this game yet. I mean, I know the concept of it, obviously, but I haven't quite got the handling model down yet. Sorry about the abrupt ending, guys, but I had to end the, I had to cut the video there because some really bad mic interference started happening. It just seems that when people start chatting in this game, it adds a ton of static. So I've actually turned off the chat for, at least for right now, until I figure out if there's anything else that might be causing that. But hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you did, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll be covering this crew beta constantly, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.